Previously on Fireside Chats with television's Curtis Anderson and Jeff Garvin from the world of books. I forget how we came up with these. Didn't we sit in a room and just write these things down?
I think that we were hanging out by the, in the little alcove by the pool by my parents' house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But without further ado, let's...
Yeah, okay. Here are the original 30 that we wrote down. Rule number 1, no matter how much he tries, Jeff will never be as deep or as superior as he wants to be. If he can't accept it, oh well.
Did you really write that?
I did, yes. That's rule 1. For whatever reason,
That's horrible!
I had anger issues when I was a teenager. And apparently my passive-aggressive opinions of where you were going.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like that's entirely inaccurate. Wow. As superior or as deep? Wow.
Yes, he wants
I think
to
readers of my novel will appreciate that one. Well, then I'm going to find one about you.
Well, wait. I've got more.
No.
Rule number 2 is Scott will always have more junk food at his house than me, Dan, and Jeff combined. And that was 100% true. I grew an addiction for Costco, single-pack beef jerky at his house.
You want to know what? It was Price Club back then.
Right. Oh, man. Now we're showing our age.
Yeah.
Rule number 3, I am always right. So, there wasn't any kind of superiority problem there.
Again, some things don't change.
Rule number 4, the women you like almost never like you back.
God, that was so true in high school.
That is actually one of the ones that probably remains true.
But that rule in high school, that was like a worldview shaping experience.
Yeah.
Not to be liked by the people you thought should like you. That's a crushing real thing. And I think I think as adults we forget that. Other people liking you doesn't become less important. It just becomes it goes lower down on the list of things.
It's correctly prioritized.
Yeah, it's lower down on the list of things that freak you out. When you're in high school, that's pretty high up there.
Yeah.
And it should be. I mean, that you're deforming your social relationships that will theoretically, I've known this guy since high school, so it didn't get much better than the friends I had in high school.
Actually, that's very true.
I meant that to sound
very true.
better than... But yeah, that's something that sucked about high school, that it does get better. That for sure does get better.
Actually, that is an important message. Yes,
yeah,
it does get better.
It does get better just over time, without you doing anything, really.
Make good choices. Rule number 5, money is a good thing. And that has carried through to adulthood.
Especially when you don't have any way to make your own money.
Yeah.
Or your way of making money is, you make $5, and I guess we're dating ourselves now.
It hasn't changed that much.
Oh, I guess that's true.
Rule number 6, should I ever be wrong, and that was underlined, refer to rule number 3.
Which is I am never wrong.
I am always right.
Oh.
Yes, I like to keep it in the positive.
Yeah.
All right, rule number 7. This is another Jeff rule. Jeff will bitch about anything and everything he can. I had a bad day.
Wow.
I had a bad day.
Wow.
Rule number 8.
Is this really all just a setup for you to kind of let go of some stuff?
I really wish that was true. But rule number 8, Jeff is cheap. But then we follow up with rule number 9. If Jeff ever sees section 4, I will never hear the end of it.
What was section 4?
That's the rules.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you're bringing it up now. So
yes.
This whole thing was your idea.
It was. Yeah, but I did warn you that there were some unsettling anger issues.
I'm totally cheap. Hold on, I'm having a moment here. I am cheap.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you still?
Yeah.
Because you were really cheap before.
I'm not as cheap as I was, but yeah, I think I had this opinion that money, that if you had it, you had to hang on to it because it would just go away.
I have that feeling now, but at the time was a spendthrift because I had a lot of money. I think you had a very rational view of money, and I had a very irrational view of money. I
think your attitude about money is if you can transform it from its default, that's the key. If you can get past I behave this way around money because, something happened when I was 5 or 6, or I heard my parents arguing about it or whatever. If you can get past that, then you can start making your own decisions. But I think most people don't. I think most people just operate on default money opinions.
You're probably right.
See number 3.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
We've only just scratched the surface of their high school delirium. How much deeper can this rabbit hole go? Tune in to our next episode of Fireside Chats.